Alright, welcome everybody. Today I'm going to be showing you how to play Kings in the Corner. It's a really easy, fun game to play. Easy to teach people too, so if you want to play a quick game of cards and you don't want to spend an hour explaining how to play it, this is a great one to go for. Alright, so I've already dealt out 6 cards to each player. We're going to go through this tutorial as if there's 4 players playing the game. Some people use 7 cards, but in this tutorial we're just going to use 6. So I've dealt those cards out. Once the dealer's dealt, they're going to lay the rest of the stack right in the middle of the table and flip 1 card in each direction. Alright, and to start the game, the player to the left of the dealer will pick up their cards. Oops, I got a joker here. No jokers in this game, by the way. So here, I've got 6 cards. And to start the game, you'll pick up 1 from the middle of the deck. And so when you start the game, the first person will have 7 after taking the first one off the top. And the objective of the game is to get rid of all your cards. So the first one to have no cards in their hand has won and the game's over. So in order to get those cards out of your hand, what you have to do is lay your cards sequentially and in colored order. So let's look at my hand here and see if I have anything that I can play. Kind of a bad example to start, because I don't actually have any cards that I can lay on top of anything here. But what I can do is I have a king here, and it's not in the corner yet, so I can pick up that king, and I can lay it into any one of these corner slots. It doesn't really matter where I put it, and in doing so, I opened up a slot over here. So I can take any of the cards in my hand, and I can lay it down. And in this example, I chose the 9 of hearts because I noticed that there's a black 8 out there. So I can pick up this 8, I can lay it on top of the 9, sticking with that red, black, red, black, red, black, and until all the cards are laid out. So when I did that, I opened up another slot for me, and I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to lay this red 5, and I have a black 4 in my hand, so I can lay that. And what I didn't notice earlier is that I do have a king in my hand. So I can go ahead, I can take this king, I can put it in the corner, and looking at the rest of my hand, it doesn't look like there's anything else that I can play. So I would move on to the next player. Take a look. First step is to again draw a card. Each player will draw 1 card off the top when their turn is up. So looking at this one here, I see right away I have a king. I'm going to go ahead, lay that king. Got a black queen here, sticking with that red, black, red, black. And I noticed that when I laid that black queen, I have another card that I can play here. It's the red jack. Go ahead. Open up a spot here, but I'm going to continue going on because I have a 10 of black here. Go ahead and lay that down. Notice that there's a 9 over here. I can pick it up. Since it's a red 9, I can take it and I can set it over here. Opening up another spot for myself. But I'm going to quickly take a look at my cards, see if there's any plays that I have. So I have a red queen here. I'm going to lay that down. And now I have 2 open spots, so I get to lay 2 cards here. So I'm just going to go ahead. I'm going to lay a 4 here. And I'm going to lay an ace here. So I only have 1 card left, but I can't play it. So it goes on to the next player. This player's going to go ahead again, start out, grab a card. Just taking a look at the board a little bit, it looks like here's the last king. I'm going to go ahead and lay that in the corner, get that out of the way. I have a black jack and a red 10. And let's see, just kind of quickly take a look around the board. Is there anything else that I can play? 10, can't go anywhere. 6, there's nowhere to lay that. 7, oh, looks like a 7, I can lay that over here. And a 5. So it looks like that's to the extent that I can play with this particular hand. So I'll move on to the last player. Oops. Last player in this round. Go ahead again, start here. And what do I have? It looks like I have a red queen. I can go ahead and lay that. Not a lot going on in this hand. I do have this 6. Maybe that'll start something. So I have a 6. I can grab this here. 5. And I guess this will happen too in the game, but I'd never noticed before that I could actually take this ace and lay it over here in the 2. So I missed that, and that'll happen in the game where one player just won't see a card that they could have played, and it's just kind of a freebie for the next player. So I have 2 open spots that I can play, and I'm just looking at my cards to see if there's anything that I lay. Could I take the cards and set them on top of that to open up another spot? But in this particular example, I don't see anything. I've got a black 9, and let me go ahead. Just lay 2 here, 2 here. And that's all that I can play there. So I'll put the cards back down. And no one's out yet, so just start back over with the first person again. Do a go ahead. In the second round, you'd grab another card. And now I see I got a couple plays that I can make. Jack there, 3 there. I can pick up this 2. And I can lay a 5. Pick this up. And there it is. And that's the end of the game there. I ran out of cards. I have nothing left. So that's the name of the game, King's Corner. So thanks for watching. Hope you have fun.